metal same metal side different. Metal three higher metal. Higher metal higher.
Should not come with that.
Which one?
Your audio is not.
That's fine. We'll do later.
Okay.
So we'll start the session, okay? Today I'll go through this Linux and GVIM, and then first Linux. I will show you some commands. You can open the terminal, okay, for Linux, and I will give you the commands. You can type it out and get to know like what is there. So you guys know like why Linux is getting used here? Why Linux, not Windows or something? You guys know? Any idea? No, right? Okay. So after this session, you will get some idea. But mostly like the tool is still Keras tool that we have. These are only like running the Linux system. So that's one reason. But you will get some other reasons also. Like you will see the commands today. So you will get to know why like Linux is a very powerful system. Okay. So first. Starting from the Linux, if you just type pwd, then you will get the present working directory. This one you know, okay. Then ls, you will get the list of files there. If you just type ls, then you will get something all the files showing. But if you want some, see, this is larth. All this has some meanings. L will have some meanings. A for all. I forgot them all. Just you can search. Okay, I forgot. But so this is LA. This is like you can see as a switch, you can tell. So after the command, you search the type, and if you type, this is called as like a switch, specifically used for some commands. So if you go for like some other tool, there will be some switch option up there. So this is just understand like optional. So ls minus larth. So it will be like that. Next, if you want to create some directory, so directory creation. Directory, you know, guys. What's directory? What's that?
Project.
So Linux, as we have this file system structure, so there we'll have like, let's say you are in a directory, let's say home, then project, then you go for like simulation one. So that's one called the directory. Okay. So it's like a file structure that you'll see. That's called the directory. Now let's say if you want to create one directory, so you can use this command mkdir. So make directory. So here P you can see P for P is used for let's say there is you are in, let's say, home, okay. Let's say you are in home directory and you want to create one, let's say project one. Let's say you want to create. So you are inside home directory. If you do pwd, you will get to know you are in the home directory. After that, you want to create one directory, new one. So project, you just type mkdir, then project one. So it will create a project one directory. So if here is the P is there, P is used for, let's say you want to create a directory, let's say project one, then simulation one, then something is there. So in one command, if you want to do, then you can just type mkdir, then P is required for if you want to create like the nested structure. I mean, you are seeing, right? You are inside two things. So if you just want to use that, you can do CP. this make directory. So you go to your Linux terminal, create one directory there. Just type the command mkdir. No hyphen. Only mkdir. First do ls and pwd first. Let's see in which directory you are right now. Okay, then do ls. So let's say create one the directory called project one. Mkdir project one. Enter. So you will see a project one directory there. Ls do ls. Now you go inside the project one directory. For going inside the sense directory, cd will be there. cd you know na all of you. Sense directory. So you are inside project one now. Now your task is do one mkdir, create inside the project one only, do create one simulation one and underscore run two underscore result two or result one or something. Nested structure I want. Just type mkdir and then that nested structure you type. If it's working or not, let's see without the p command. mkdir simulation one underscore run one. Try to create like nested structure. Anything like this. Just any type, anything like this. Underscore not slash. Simulation one slash run one. Run one. Is it creating or not? Just check that. Now enter. For this sake, you cannot create directly. Also file a directory, right? So instead of now you give mkdir minus hyphen p you give, and then the same command. One. Oh, for you it's great. For you it's not great, right? Same thing. Okay, this time the same thing again. Now run one. Mention p. Mention p, then slash run one. So you already created simulation one, then you create the run one. That's why it's looking good. Now try with simulation two, run. Okay, see, you run the command, right? So now we'll go inside simulation. No. Go inside the directory. See, go till R stuff. You're getting it right. So let's see my users of P. Without the P, you will not create the nested directory. If you just give the P, if you are able to create the nested directory in one just one way. Go to project one simulation only. Okay. Simulation, then run to resolution. Just typing, let's say you are typing cd something, you just know the first command, you just type tab once, okay? It will give you the module, no need to write the same. cd s right, sim, then type tab. Tab. Yeah. So the command. Here is the simulation. Tab. Hey, tab. So we reset that, okay? Understand? Okay. Now we'll go for the copy command. You know how to use copy source and destination. The same thing again. If you want to copy from some directory or some files, again you have to give the hyphen r or hyphen rb something rf something. F for forcefully, r for in recursive directory means one directory inside one directory. So sometimes cp, if you let's say in the same directory, two files are there. You want to copy in the same directory only. Let's say you are in the home. Then there is file one, let's say, is there. You want to copy that file one content to the file two. So this one you can do just cp source destination. three things will be there: source and destination. It will work. But if you go for let's say you are inside the home, then simulation one, then some file is there. So if you want to copy this file one like this typing cd, then you have to give like this r and f you have to give. Then it will give. Otherwise you will get either like this is a directory or another will copy. So that's for cp. Now that's a very useful command that find the minus type f. Let's say uh, how to remove this.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold hand.
Okay. cd tilde, right? So that's a command like this one cd, and then if you type this one, it will get you to the home directory without typing home. Okay, just type cd this cd this command tilde operator. On the enter else pwd. So this is your home directory. Okay, give it three. Now do ls. Okay.
ASIC. See. Strings.
So this find command is let's say you have run on simulation where let's say 100 files are getting created, and you want to search for the file, but you don't know like where the file is located. Let's say there is 100 directories. Let's say this in 100 directory you have that file, but you don't know where it is. So you cannot go like one by one, right? Like opening the directory one and the searching is there or not. So for that, you just have to use this command find dot type minus f. So this is the Excel command, find dot minus name, or you can use the this one. The final command is there. Find dot means the present directory. Okay. Hyphen type f means this is a file you are searching, and then you have to give one pipe. Pipe means if you want to combine two command at the same time, you can use the pipe. Grep, if you will know, I'll give you example. Grep is used for greping. Greping means you want to search some string or some name, then you can use this grep. Then then you have to go the quotation. Let's say then file one. So this one you will be able to search the file one in any directory from starting from your present directory. This one is for your present directory. You are searching for type F. If you give D, it will give you directory instead of a file. Now you are searching only for files. So let's say you guys do one ls there. Okay, do one. Just type this command find dot minus type F. Just type this as it is. Type just one line. This one. The right will be there. And the type F. Okay. Now do grep space double quote dot log dot loc double quote enter. Find the space dot. No, to use this arrow. Then give space. Now then type. What is this? So after you type this command, you are able to do find space dot okay. Space type that. Then give one finally one out. No, this is not. Space dot all the logs here. Space double quote. Double quote it is type dot log. Space
And
Oh, you will get all the log files in any directory. So okay, understand? Like log and so you'll get to know like all the log files are there. Okay? There is a one more same command you just type the same command and I will give you something right there. Okay. So let's say there is a 100 log files are there. It's coming in your terminal. Okay. So you cannot in terminal it is difficult to go through the line. Then you don't know how many lines are there in terminal. Okay. So you what you have to do you have to redirect all those things into one file. So for redirecting to one files there are two options. After this command, given space, type this greater than symbol. Okay. Then space give then type underscore log file underscore log dot okay. File underscore log. No. After this command. Not like that. After this, you have to add this thing. File greater than then log file dot log. File dot log. Log or underscore anything. That type enter. So you are seeing that now this nothing is coming in the terminal. Now you have to open the file. One file will be created, file dot log. So this is done. So now if you just giving this, you will get all this because now right now you are not getting anything. Okay? And one file will be created, file dot log. So you just type ls. Type can just file is here in the directory. Can you use the previous commands that I recently shown? Grep and find. Find the log, find the logs there or no. Understand right? No, sir. So here so find the log is updated now. Now use the grep or find command to see that this kind of log is there. Use the grep or find. Huh? So search only for files and not what is how to search grep or find. Okay. Search for this file. So you don't need the log now. You need file log. Now, you press the file log. I think you guys can use directly grep file underscore log. So that we'll find out. So you can like search for the file. So we can, I think you can only use Grep for searching the file. Also, it's some option. Okay, now open the file. So you guys are getting. I will give you all those. No need to write from.
No. File created. I created.
It file created.
Yeah.
You search for that, right? It's there. No. Now search for the file is created.
This file.
Using Grep and find.
Grep.
No serious. Right. I just told you, right? How to search for a file. I gave you the full command.
Oh, okay. Now find out.
What do you have to replace here?
Here.
What do you have to replace?
Here is the English. No. Oh, again.
You understand?
Okay, grep log. Log.
I love. Okay, that's it. Just showing us. You open the file, bro. So for opening the files, there will be some system software, but you have to use GVIM, like GVIM space, and I file install. Just type tab on it, and so the everything that is coming in the terminal, now it is coming here. Okay. Write one task for you. So the same command, it was there in the only one greater than. Now the same thing you can do using two greater than symbol and then the same file.log. Okay. Now there will be one difference between them. There is one, there is two. So something will be different. So this is write one task for you, but find out what is the difference between both of them. You understand, right? Yes. First, like the task you understand now. Okay.
Same command.
Same command. Instead of one greater than, you have to give two. Now you have to tell me what's the difference. Okay, that's one task. Okay, now close the script. Done, right? Funny. Okay. Understand as a task. No need to do. Just write the task. Later you find. Okay. What's the difference? Same thing is, but there will be some. You will find out. What's the difference? You have to find out. See, I give it to command. One is one greater and one is two greater than. Now you ask to find out what's the difference between both of them. Okay? Later you find out. They are moving forward. I just see it. So these are the few commands like used for PS minus EF and Grep. You can just give the time. So let's say you are running some simulation. There will be, let's say you have run on regression. You will get to know later. Okay, now regression is used for like, let's say you're running 100 simulation at a time. So regression is getting created for that, and at the same one command 100 simulation will run. Okay, so that's called regression. So after you run something, so there will be a task ID is getting created in the Linux. So for every command you type, there will be one running process running. If you are running some process, then one task ID will, some number will be there. Let's say 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. If you type this one you type later. No, I am not sure now. If you just you will get some command. Let's say some simulations are getting hanged, but you don't know which one. So if you just type PS minus EF grep that simulation you know, let's say where to show, it will start. So it will give you the list of the IDs. Now you have to do kill But be very careful with these commands. Okay, these are very powerful. Sometimes you will end up some others task also. Let's say someone is running, maybe you killed it. So be careful with these commands. Kill all, and then this is for the storage. These are for if you are developing some let's say system in the Linux. Like you are operating the, let's say that for us, this Kanna Suresh is doing now. So let's say you are also doing that. So you have to know what is the disk storage space something. So these are the command that you can use. This is the file. This one is a quite important if you are working in teams. This one in this to know already. So ch mode. So there will be for let's say if you do on go do type ls minus l in the terminal. Okay, you did that right? Alias minus L. So at the left side, you are seeing something now. R, W, something. So it will be like a 3 group. Okay, first 1, 2, 3. Then again 1, 2, 3. Then again 1, 2, 3. 1 4 will be directly or something file. If it's the directory, you will see then see the directory caliber running the directory. So it is showing D. Nothing is showing it's a file. For D. Then first one group will be there. One group, two group, three group. This one is for you, okay, user. Next one is one is for group, one is for others. So this one is for user, this one is for group, and this one is for others. Understand till now? Let's say there is a file. One script is there. Let's say script one. In some directory, one script is there. That script you have created, and then you have some just understand just the script. Anything it is doing. So it will show you some. First of all, read write. R for read. Here you see. R for read. W for write. X means execute. Execute means if you want to run the script, this means execute. So RWX. So it will be like RWX. Now understand this. This is for you, user. First 3 for you. Second 3 for group. Group means, let's say we 3 are working in a team. This is the qubit is our organization. So we 3 are working in a team. So we are a group. So we'll be like, let's say qubit 1, qubit 2, qubit 3. We 3 are a group. So whatever is there, write W on X. These are applicable for all of 3, not for you. Then if you are going for others, means all of you. So all of you will be included. So here whatever is there in these 3 places means for others, for all of them. So why it is very you have to be very careful. Let's say I developed the script. Manoj came and sent something without telling me. Now my script now my script is not working. Now whom I have to blame, right? So you have to be very careful to whom you are giving access to. So you can give, let's say group 1, I am giving only the read access. Read access means Manoj only can read. He cannot modify, execute anything. So I am giving him only read. So for others user also I am only giving read, not write or execute. So you have to know. Now, so there is ch mode. You are seeing some numbers, right? Numbers you can understand by this is a binary system, or you can just 0, 1, 2, 3. So let's say if you type ch mode, three numbers you are seeing, right? 777. So first one will be like for this, second 3. If you are giving 7 means see all 3 enable 7, all 3 enable. So means read, write, execute for me. Everything is there. So if you type let's say the group for group, if you type 2, so what will happen? Only the write access will be there for 2. So similarly like that. Okay. So you understand that? In doubts? Okay, I think I have one task for this also. Later we'll see. So this is already done. Okay, I have just shown you this greater than and double greater than, single greater than. Pipe also I have shown you, like if you want to combine two, three things, then XArts is there, XArts and Grep. Grep I have shown. XArts for, I forgot that one. XArts you just see in the, what is this used for? Oh, there is one more thing. Let's say Alias. If you just type in the terminal ALIAS, type ALIAS, right? Alias. Enter. So we are seeing something, alias, some name, then equal to will be there, and then something, let's say name, then equal to, then type, let's say some command. Okay, so what? So alias is used for, let's say you have one directory. We just told you na, make directory, mkdir, make directory, then file name. So instead of like typing the whole command, let's say this is a small one you can use, but let's say you have developed one command, there's a find one, okay? There's the find one. It's like more than like few characters, right? So you cannot remember that. So if it's getting used oftenly, you just type the aliases. Let's say I type for mkdir, I just type md. So if I just type md, this will reflect mkdir. So you can use the aliases for the regular use commands for your convenience. So you can set anything. For just giving an example for md. Now this, instead of typing mkdir, if you just type md, so it's the same thing will happen. This is the aliases. You can set your own based on your preference, like the shortcuts if you want to modify. Like let's say for ls you just type L. For PWD, let's say only for CP you set. So if you just type P, then PWD will work. No need to type like 3 word.
Because we have to mention Alias, right?
Syntax is there only. You can use the same syntax and modify your own. So this is the grep. There will be some grep minus v. V if you give, hyphen v if you give, means nothing info is there in one line. The info is not there, it will search. The grep is used for mainly in the files searching. Okay, only for searching it is used. So grep I is something there. C means which is I think only for indentation, like capital or small. You can use this. WC minus L is used for the number of lines. If you are in the file, let's say there is a file.log. There is 1000 line, let's say 1k lines is there, 1000 line. In that 1000 line, somewhere in this line, let's say dot log is there 100 times. I mean, in 100 lines, anywhere, okay? So not mentioned, anywhere dot log is there. If you just type grep, then dot log, then the file name, WC minus L, you will get the number of lines that is present. So how it is useful? Let's say you have running an LBS. And you are redirecting that into some file, but you want to know what's the number of errors that you are getting in one run. So you cannot go in the file and and count like this 1 error, 2, 3. No? So you just type this command and you get to know that these are the 100 errors. Okay. Simple. Okay. So these are the things that you can do in Linux. So that's why like one more reason you can do. So I'll this AWK is something for printing, and if there is some use, you just do one thing. Put the PPT in the set PPT or something. Just tell him to explain all the meaning of it. Okay. This is for printing, and this is a very powerful command. Okay. See, let's say you have one file. Let's say you have one file, log1 LVS. So you have run some LVS or something. Now here in that file, there let's say one let's say you are developing one script one developing there. Let's say which one or like M1 you are giving. in a script, let's say there is 100 lines are there, where you have W1. You have developed the script for which one, okay? Or understand for layout perspective, or understand by M1. Now you have to develop that script for M2. So what you have to do? You have to go into the file, replace everything, go into the 100 lines, type M1 instead of M2. Again, M 100 times you have to do, right? It will take like minimum 5-10 minutes. So for this purpose, you can use the seed command. See the syntax. Seed. This is the one example is there only. Seed my hyphen I. You are replacing VDD. Let's say for M1 to M2. Then you have to type Z for all, I mean everything. There is some use for, and S for searching. If you do, and then you have to give the file name. If you just type one command, everything will be replaced. So like your efforts getting replaced. So these are like some useful command, and sort is there. So sorting, you know, right? I mean, you're sorting in some order. Let's say it's some order you can understand, like M1, M2, M3 or something. So this is the order, okay? You just see this. So that's for Linux, and then today only you want to go for GVIM, or like later you want to same time it will take 30 minutes or like 15 minutes also I think. Now only you have to, huh? So GVIM, you will understand it. GVIM is basically text editor, okay? Text editor means we have, let's say in Windows we have a notepad. So same is GVIM is a text editor. So what's the difference, you'll get to know. Yeah. Go to your terminal, open one, just the file.log you open. Type gvim file.log.
GVIM is music.
VI is a text editor for Linux system. There are many, but VI is a very powerful for productivity. Same thing, you have seen some example for Linux, right? How this can be used for replacing everything. So same thing you can also do in the GVIM also. There are various commands are there. You can use them and utilize it. So it open that file.log, file.log, GVIM file.log. So there is two command. One is VI. It will open the file in terminal only. Okay. C for graphical mode. If you just type VI also you can use. VIM also you can use. VI also you can use. VIM also you can use. It is a graphical mode. That one is normal mode. Find the file. Now I will give you these commands. Okay. Now for the first we'll go through like one by one, like quickly. File.log. So if you type DD, let's say DD means deleting the lines. If you type go in the GV, open it, open in edit mode. हाँ हाँ मैं कह रहा हूँ open हाँ open any file you open. Something should be there in the file. Done, right? Okay, so there will be one cursor mark there in the GVIM. Type anywhere. Type in. Okay, so cursor you can see now. That's the cursor. So let's say if you want to select one line, so you just have to type DD, DD type DD. DD type. You'll see that this line will be deleted. Spelling down, not serious.
Directly management GVIM also impact. What is your project?
So first of all, this is the cursor you are seeing, right? There are some more. One will be if you just type I mean insert mode, then you can start writing. If you just type I. See, it will show that you are in the insert mode, and this cursor will change. Okay, now you can type it. If you just then if you like escape, means you can type it. Okay, that's it for indentation mode. Means you are writing. Now first command is BD. Just type BD. This you will see that this line will get deleted. Now you will be thinking like what's like between the deleting one line. Let's say you have 100 lines now. You want to delete the 100 lines. You cannot go by one line, right? So you just type this is 5. So just type 5 and 5 lines will be getting. So if you just type this like the 100 lines. Okay, that's not delete command. Then YY and P, YY for copy that line, P for pasting. Because that's that YPP, the same line will be pasting multiple times. You just have to don't need to use the mouse cursor, okay? And here is some command, I JKHJKL. So this is used for going up and down. So the first type J, H, it will go left. Type J, it will go down. K up. Then this is for left. It's working, right? Going up to left, right? You have a C.
J right side, left side. Check that. J.
Type anything you know.
K going up, sir.
K is going up now.
J is down.
J is down.
L is going there.
L is going left. Right for right. Okay. So this is a 4 commands just for going up and down without using the mouse. Okay. Now you have to copy paste. You just type YY and P. The same line will be getting pasted just below.
EP.
This is working. YYP. Okay. Now DRTL Design code. I don't know what is this in the name. Split. So I will share one file for GVIM. There will be list of all the commands, and then you will some description will be there for all the users. So what you have to do, you just type a command and see how it is getting used. Later, once you like work in this commands, you will get like familiar with it, and you don't need to check the commands again. Then you will find that the most of the thing one task will be okay. So let this in that only. And then these are the few commands. Then SP and BSP. Let's say you are opening 2 files at the same time. You want to split it vertically, then SP you can use, or BSP like vertical or like normal split you can use. Then the tab if you open SP and BSP. And the tab you can switch the tab. There is file, go to file. Let's say you have opened some log or some results you have opened. There will be multiple logs created. If you are in the line, if you type just GF, it will go in the directory and open that file. Just GF if you have to type. There is an environment called .pmrc. This is customizable. However, it is opening right now. If you want to send some text with or color or there are various layouts are there. If you want to customize that, so you can use the .pmrc file. You have to paste those commands, use ChatGPT, and it will give you that. Okay, this is very useful again. I showed you seed command, right? So search and replace. And let's say you are inside that GVIM command and you have to replace then M1 to M2 or something. This first of all, this is S, old net, then the new net, then Z for all, or you can use something others also. Optional Y, if you type Y, then option will be given like this one will be replaced or not. Then this will also you can replace. Okay, so this is a visual block. If you type Control V, type Control V. So it's now highlighted, right? This is the visual block. If you just type everything inside the visual, it will get clear. Not the entire line, only the visual code. Okay. Now, auto indentation, then sort indentation. You know, like the coding that we have indentation on tab something. That is for indentation. Now you have some assignments for you. Okay, this one assignment. I'll send the PPT. This is right. You have to use the numerical values and try changing the permission. You verify that like the permission are changing or not, so that you'll get to know for each file or something. That's one task. Next one is a log extraction. On data coordinates everything. Save them in a new file. Okay. AWK, I have not Grep and AWK. AWK is for print. Grep for searching. I'll give you one simple text file. File one, let's say given. Inside that file, there will be some violations and some coordinates will be there or some names will be there. What you have to do, you have to use Grep and AWK. Whatever the violations are there in that file, you have to grab there and then print that in a new file. Okay, let's say new errors. You have to search that file, extract the violation coordinates or name or something. Then you have to put that in the new file. That's one task. Okay, using Grep and AWK, and then the greater than you have to use. These three you have to use, and you can use this one for log extract. I will give you the sample file, then you can do. Okay, understand this task? Okay. This is for again like the search and replace. There will be some file. Then you have to use the seed command, SED command. You have to replace one string to another string. Okay. You can do these things with ChatGPT. There is no restriction, but you have to explain me how the line is working. You have to explain me. Then you have to show me also like doing that thing. Okay. And then GVIM visual. This is a task for you from GVIM. Let's say there is a 100. Let's say 100 lines. Now lines starting from let's say W1. You need to add you need to add at the starting M1 underscore W1 in all the 100 lines. For if you just open a normal text editor, if you are doing it like this, you have to do it for all the 100 lines. So there is a command you have to enter in the visual mode first. You have to type Shift I. Then you have to anything you can type. You just type in one line. All the 100 lines will get sent accordingly. So this is the task for GVIM visualization block. You can see this. You can go ChatGPT, paste that same thing. It will give you the steps how to do it. You just do it and just show me. Okay, you just try this command for seeing the server uses or something. You can get to know who is using the most space or something. You will get the user ID. Largest direct. This one will be used for later purpose. I mean, if when you are working independently. For this one is like MB command I have not shown. Na? So MB is like moving, let's say MB, then there is one file one. You have to rename that file one to file two. So file one will become file two. This one you can do thus using MB command. Again, same MB source destination. By this you can rename the files. Content will be same, only the file name it will get changed. For loop you guys know, right? For loop. for loop in programming. Yeah, right. So for this task, you have to use for loop. Then I will give some .txt files. Then you have to rename all the files from .txt to .log. Using one for loop you have to use. mv command you have to use. Grep you have to use. Okay, I think this tree is fine for you. For loop for looping through each of the files. Grep for searching all the .txt file. You have to use mv for replacing the .txt to .log. Understand? This is one task. You can use just paste this in ChatGPT. Will give you the steps. You will get them. Yeah, that's it. Any doubts? Anything? So very high. Then right? Just I'll share this. Okay, you just go through the tasks. One more task I given. For this three, you just have to just show me that, and then next we have to explain how this line is working. Yeah.